Hi, I'm Chris Evans.
And I'm Alicia Zimmer, and you're watching this week's installment of EMC.
EMC is electronics, media, and comics. It's everything you need it to be when you need it to be it.
We're here at Midnight Comics' new location. I'm going to go find John, the owner, who's going to tell you a little bit more about what's happening in Houston's comic industry.
And I'm going to talk with a couple who's managed to make it last even though they hate each other.
I'm here with John, the owner of Midnight Comics. John, can you tell us a little bit about Midnight Comics?
Well, sure. To start with, the name really is true. We're open till midnight every day but Sunday. We've been around for we're in our 15th year. We opened in 1994, and we sell comics, games, toys, and give people a place to come and enjoy themselves.
Awesome. This is really a neat store. And you are a huge, huge comic fan. Can you tell me how you became to be such a comic fan?
Well, that goes way back. My parents used to buy me comics, and they would read them to me when I was really small. And at the time, I didn't like to read, so I failed first grade. And my parents stopped reading to me then, so they still bought me comics. So then I had to learn to read them on my own. And the first thing I read, I still have it. It's a giant-sized Doctor Strange #1, written by Stan Lee. Almost impossible to read, post-baccalaureate vocabulary. And I ended up with a degree in English literature. So, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
That is an amazing story. That means that like kids should read comic books because they're not just entertainment, but they're also educational.
Well, kids should read. What we have been noticing over the years is that kids who read comics, they tend to be big readers of all types. And they'll keep their attention span better. They're very motivated to read. It's very hard to make a kid read, but if you can find something they want to read, they'll read.
Can you give the fans any recommendations?
I certainly can. I was just talking about Joe Hill. Let me grab his book. This Lock and Key. This is his story. This came out this year, and the hardback just shipped in the fall, and this is the story about a young man who is having some problems with his parents, like a lot of angry young teenagers. You know, he let slip at one point, you know, I wish someone would kill my dad, and unfortunately he was sitting next to the school sociopath at the time. And his father does end up dead, and he and his family end up going back to the family estate, the place where his father grew up. Just happens to have some magical secrets unlocked by some magical keys, and it's a very well told story. It is a departure from the things you might expect from Stephen King or his son. It's very imaginative and original. It's not like other horror stories.
Sounds like a must read.
It definitely is.
It is great.
That's right.
Can you tell us what is your top selling game?
My top selling game for this quarter is the most surprising one you could imagine for a store like this. It's also locally developed by a company called Ape Games, and we carry all their product. Okay, this is Duck Duck Go. Not what I was expecting to be the biggest seller for a comic book store in the third quarter, but it has been outselling all the other games that we have. What really appeals to a lot of people, aside from the fact that it's a really good game, it's a race game, is that it comes with these little rubber ducks. This has just been very popular, and as you can see, there's a variety of them, and every game comes with a different set of ducks. So two people can have completely different ducks. There's 130 of them, so you can even collect them. This one's my favorite, the Frankenstein duck. Yes.
You can find Midnight Comics at the corner of Highway 6 and Westheimer. Please come and check out this really cool store.
April, Ray, thanks for coming.
Hey.
So, Ray,
Yeah.
what are you reading?
Final Crisis.
April, what are you reading?
Secret Invasion.
Have y'all read each other's book?
No.
Ray, what do you like about Final Crisis?
The story, it's just so well written.
April, what do you like about Secret Invasion?
The violence.
The violence. Why the? What about the violence?
It's just magnificent. It's action-packed. It's awesome.
Ray, what do you like about Final Crisis?
Well, Grant Morrison, he's crazy. You don't know what he's going to do. He will throw you for a loop.
So you're into the whole, you don't know what's going to happen, and April's into the whole violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Bendis fan.
So what are y'all waiting for most right now?
Well, I think that Final Crisis is, along with the other DC stuff, is going to reshape everything we thought DC was. It's going to
Like what?
take it into like into the future.
Like Batman, Rest in Peace, or R.I.P.
Rip. Yeah, a Batman, Superman, Justice Society. It's all going towards some just a huge event that's going to reshape DC.
Boat read comics. Apparently, they know nothing about each other. Now here's Alicia. AMC is your pulse for all things anime, manga, comics, video games, and movies.
EMC is bringing you all the information that Houston comic fans want to know more about. We are scouring the forums and the local stores to find out all the hot topics.
If you're involved in anime, manga, comics, movies, or video games, EMC is for you.